Everyone here can aspire to great things. You just have to have passion, competency, courage, convictions.
Mark Shenkman has always been a man who's concerned about the future.
Mark Shenkman does not tolerate mediocrity.
Here's an individual with enormous attention to detail.
Mark is somebody who believes in education profoundly.
He has always been sensitive and passionate about what he does.
I would view Mark Shenkman as a groundbreaker.
He was always serious, conscientious, and honest.
He's never sought recognition for his good deeds.
For a person who's as accomplished as he is, he has an element of humility and graciousness that I've rarely seen.
He doesn't pull any punches. He tells you exactly what he thinks about a situation.
He is the exemplar of the love affair between the Jewish people and higher education.
I think he's like awesome.
I thought this town was an ideal environment to grow up. My fondest memories was coming to school every day and learning. History has always been my favorite subject. I wasn't crazy about gym.
Everything was important to him. He was a great student.
My father was an entrepreneur. He was building his business at the formative stages in my life. He instilled in me the idea of ownership, of building a business.
He was a natural-born businessman.
We wanted Mark to go to a good school. We sent him to Munson Academy.
I've known Mark since we started high school together. He was just absolutely driven to be a business person. We had to write our senior paper on Byron, Keats, Shelley. When he turned in his paper, it was about the New York Stock Exchange. He got an F for doing what he was supposed to do, but he gave him, I think, an A or an A+ for the paper.
Mark has been a trustee of Wilbraham and Munson Academy 45 years now. When Mark and I met, part of our discussion was a laboratory to give students a concentration in economics and entrepreneurship. And that laboratory, like a science laboratory, would be the trading floor.
When I designed this, I designed it to look like my office. So we have a scrolling tape like that, flat screen monitors, and a lot of noise, because when you're trading, you're always talking to the trader next to you. What are you doing? What are you seeing? You're getting a sense of what's going on in the market. So when I was at Wilbraham and Munson, I came down to visit UConn, and I fell in love with the campus.
UConn sweeps the men's and women's finals for the second time.
The athletic program here at Connecticut does owe a lot of our success to people such as Mark.
Mark Shenkman is one of our outstanding philanthropists here at the University of Connecticut.
He's made contributions to the new basketball facility that's going up. Without his help, we wouldn't have the finest football training facility in America.
If UConn is going to be in the big leagues academically, it's important to have a competitive athletic program that helps in recruiting students, faculty.
Winners do like to be associated with winners. Mark's one of the best in the world at what he does, and we're the best basketball program in America, so I think it's a perfect fit.
When I graduated from University of Connecticut, I came to GW because I always wanted to be in Washington.
Mark has been influential in our thinking about the role of the Board of Trustees. One of our major initiatives, a partnership that we developed with the Milken Institute, was made possible by the relationship between Mark Shenkman and Mr. Milken himself.
Mark came and told me there was a real opportunity to change the course of history. If it wasn't for Mark, I am sure this would have never happened.
Something else he's passionate about is our response to veterans. That's why he was really responsible for us creating a Veterans Memorial Park right in the heart of our campus.
I believe the Army really made a difference in my career. You had to be very accurate when you were dealing with generals and colonels. It was bottom line, bottom line, bottom line. So those skills have helped me along. I've always believed that America does not recognize its veterans enough. And anything I can do in any way to help, I'm for supporting that.
His financial success has never changed his value system or his humility. He is a person who believes that giving back is an incumbent responsibility of those who are fortunate.
My father's been very important to me by setting an example of hard work, involvement.
I think Mark's passion for helping others is very unique, and not necessarily the dollars that are given, but the amount of effort he puts in to really try to improve all of the organizations that he's involved with.
It's personal mentorship, it's professional accountability, it's a financial investment, and it's really an ability to enhance a community long term.
He's been very focused, making sure that the education of the next generation is a priority.
He truly has a dedication to make a difference in the lives of young people, especially in the Jewish community.
Well, charity is a very important Jewish value. It's something he grew up with.
And if you can give a little charity and it picks a person up, you've done something for humanity.
We both believe that education of our young people is critical to the success of the Jewish community and our country. This is why we remain committed and happy to be part of Hillel's organization.
As more and more pressures of assimilation happen, the role that Hillel plays in embracing Jewish youth is very important.
Because I've been so fortunate in my life, if I can give back to society and to the Jewish people, that is, to me, a great, great legacy. My family is the bedrock of my life. I'm quite surprised that my boys, all three, ended up at Shenkman Capital. I feel extremely fortunate that I am able to be with my children on a daily basis.
When I grow up, I want to work at Shenkman Capital.
Congratulations on an amazing award.
Congratulations, Dad. I'm really proud of you.
I just want to thank you for everything you do for me and my family.
I want to congratulate you for this very significant recognition of your philanthropy.
Enjoy this moment. It is extremely well deserved.
We could not be more grateful for your support.
You've made us a much better place than we ever would have been.
I want to thank you for everything that you have done and will continue to do to empower and enrich student life.
We are all far better for your decision to accept this honor.
I'm extremely happy that you're at a place of both health and happiness.
You're a credit to the Shenkman family.
Congratulations.
I would like to say congratulations to Mark.
My congratulations to Mark Shenkman for his award and for the terrific work that he has done.
Thank you for caring about Hillel. Thank you for caring about America and Israel.
And as an Italian, we would say Cend'anni. But tonight we say Mazel Tov.